How to properly set up your Shopify payments. What's going on, guys? Yash here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everyone is absolutely having a great day. What we're going to be discussing today is how to properly and efficiently set up your guys' Shopify payments. Now, for a lot of you guys that are, already been using Shopify, been dropshipping for some time, it may be a little bit irrelevant for you guys, or, you know, stick through this video because you may not have it set up properly, okay? So we want to make sure, we want to have everything set up as efficiently as properly and correctly as possible regarding your situation, because you don't want to run into any problems later on, especially with Uncle Sam. If you are residing in the US, you exactly know what I mean. So, very, very important. So, this is going to be a very, very quick video. I know a lot of you guys are just starting out. A lot of you guys are just, creating your own Shopify store, wanting to get into dropshipping. So, in that case, this video is absolutely perfect to ensure, we have everything lined up. Now, guys, before I get started, definitely do drop a like on this video. I want to try to help as many people as possible. So let the YouTube algorithm do its thing, especially those people who are novice and beginners and, obviously just starting out. So drop a like I said, and please do subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification bells if you guys already haven't. It would mean so much to me. And lastly, please do join my Ecom Masterminds Facebook group. It is completely free. I will leave a link to that along with all my other social media accounts in the description below. We are almost nearly reaching 2,000 members, so I'm super, super excited to continue growing this community. And hey, especially if you're just starting out, this is a great community to be. A lot of people are just starting out, or beginners, or just starting to get some of their first few sales, in this group. So definitely a great community and ecosystem to be a part of. So that being said, guys, let's jump right into it. So this is one of my own stores, next gen iPhone case. I do not have access to it anymore. It is a pause store. I did make a video about a month or two ago, revealing my one product store. But anyway, that is a completely different subject. Just kind of wanted to get that out the way. So once you guys obviously log into your Shopify account, what you want to go here, what you want to do is go on the bottom left and go into settings. Once you go into settings, the number one main thing you want to do, now guys, keep in mind, this is talking about Shopify payments. So, we're going to basically ignore everything else. If you guys have any questions about any of these other tabs in the settings, feel free to drop it in the comments below and I will get back to you, or message me on Facebook or Instagram. Okay, so anywho, the number one thing you want to do is go to taxes. Now keep in mind, I live in the United States, guys. So this is, regarding my situation, my setup, so just keep that in mind. Okay, this is kind of how I have things in place. So tax regions, we're down to the United States right here. Okay, so it says collecting. So I personally don't charge taxes on, my orders. Even though if I have an LLC, I do have an LLC for one of my main brands, I don't charge taxes, okay? A lot of you guys are charging taxes, but then you don't want to get in trouble because a lot of you don't realize you guys have to pay a percentage of that tax after. So keep that in mind, guys. Very, very important. You don't want to be screwed over long term. So what you want to do right here is go to edit. So obviously, I live in New Jersey, okay, that is where I reside. The state tax is 6.625%. What you want to do is basically just disable this, just get it out the way. You don't want it to charge tax, okay? So let's get that default option out the way. We want to press delete, okay? Basically just disable it. Everything else should be good, not collecting, charge tax on shipping rates, nope, nope, and nope. Okay, now again, guys, this is for traditional drop shipping. If you guys have in-house inventory or print on demand, it may work a little bit different, so just keep in mind. Okay, this is just traditional drop shipping, how it should work and what you should be having on your taxes backend. So now let's go back into settings. What you want to go here, or what you want to do after is go to billing. Let me just move myself up here, guys. Obviously, you want to connect your credit card. You want to make sure your billing cycle and everything is up to par, and that's literally about it. You can use a credit card or a debit card. In this case, I am using a debit card. Okay, that's just personal preference. The next thing you want to do, guys, is you guys want to go to payment providers. Okay, so what you want to do in payment providers is obviously you want to enable, first of all, PayPal. I know a lot of people say, don't have PayPal. A lot of people say only have Shopify payments. And I could see why, because PayPal, once you start doing a good volume of orders, there's no specific number. Sometimes they put your money on hold. I remember last year I had about $12,000 or $13,000 on hold. But one thing that does help is opening up a PayPal business account. Now, I believe you do have to be 18, but you may be able to get a cosigner from a parent or a guardian. So once you open a PayPal business account, you do get a credit card as well. It's a PayPal business debit card. You can basically even just scan it through MasterCard. So you can basically use this card for whatever, for fulfilling orders, for inventory, for ads. It really depends on your own financial and personal situation, okay? But you do get this for free in the mail once you open a PayPal business account, and once you open that, you basically connect it, okay? So this basically enables PayPal Express checkout. I like to have two payments because it just opens more doors in terms of having less abandoned checkouts. A lot of people aren't comfortable, giving their credit or debit card information. PayPal is also much more convenient, especially if they're already pre-logged in on their specific device. Okay, it's just very, very convenient, and people just shop differently. Just really really, depends on their behavior. Also, Shopify payments, which is provided by Stripe. Now they do take 2.9% plus 30 cents per card transaction. Just want to kind of make that clear. As long as you are doing under $1 million of revenue per year, which most of you may not be at this point. So that's completely fine. So what you want to do, obviously, is go to activate Shopify payments. After that loads, what you want to do, obviously I already have my bank account connected here, and obviously everything is good. So once you go to that, you want to go to manage. Now you also want to enable all of these payment methods: Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. These are your four major credit card companies. MasterCard, there you go. JCB and Diners Club. You can also have accelerated checkouts, Shopify Pay, Apple Pay, and Google Pay. Again, it's not a hindrance. It just kind of makes people's lives easier, and it kind of increases that conversion rate as well. So make sure you have that. If you're selling in multiple currencies, depending on your situation, you can enable that as well. Obviously, make sure your bank is there. Ignore that payout schedule. Every business day, you want that money as soon as possible in your business, because obviously, once that money goes to Shopify payments or Stripe, it usually takes 2 to 5 days, 2 to 4 days to get into your bank account. So you want it every business day. Same with PayPal. You can do an instant transfer. Pay a percentage of the money that you are putting into your account, or you can even wait 1 to 3 business days. Okay, because especially if you guys are constantly running ads, fulfilling orders, you have to basically manage that and keep that in mind. Okay, that's why cash flow is very important. You need some sort of cash flow, or you need some sort of backup capital. Okay, because sometimes your Facebook payments will kind of come up and you may not have the enough funds in your bank account. So keep that in mind, guys. Okay, this is just what you want your customer's billing statement to say. I said next gen iPhone case because that's the name of the store, obviously. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. So make sure you have all this configured as accurately as possible. Very, very, very important. I know a lot of people who have messed up in the beginning, and then later down the line, they've lost a ton of money, and that is not a situation you want to be. Okay. Now, one last thing I want to cover is: do you absolutely need PayPal? Okay, because I know a lot of people deal stuff with PayPal even though they have a business account. No, you do not. Do I keep PayPal on all my current stores? Yes, because I just like having those options to give to my customers. I like just, giving them that flexibility and conveniency as well. Okay, so I personally don't mind it. I have enough capital and I have enough cash flow. I'm in that fortunate position. Okay. So there you go, guys. For a lot of you guys that are just starting out, please do set this up. as properly as possible, to ensure that you have a proper, payment provider framework built around, your store. You don't want any legal issues later on. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much. If you guys have any questions, any thoughts, any concerns, drop them in the comments below. I will be answering to all comments. Wanted to make this video very quick. I am noticing that a lot of people are just starting out. A lot of people on this channel are beginners, and that's completely fine. So I wanted to make this video so I can give you some value and insight. Once again, guys, thank you so much. Like the video and subscribe, like I said, would greatly appreciate it. And I will check you guys out soon. Peace.